Beneath the blazing African sun, a massive white rhinoceros trudges across the dry savanna. Every step feels heavier than the last. His armor-like skin appears nearly impenetrable, yet hidden within its deep folds is an army of blood-feeding ticks. Hundreds cling behind his ears, beneath his legs, and around the creases of his neck. Unable to reach most of his own body, the powerful giant is slowly losing a battle against enemies no larger than a fingernail. They never stop feeding. Across the African savanna, few animals command more respect than the white rhinoceros. Weighing well over 2 tons, this enormous grazer spends much of each day searching for fresh grass and reliable water. Thick skin and a formidable horn discourage most predators, but neither offers protection against tiny parasites that exploit every wrinkle and fold. For weeks, this solitary bull has pushed through dense grass and thorny shrubs, collecting more ticks with every journey. The parasites gather wherever warm folds shelter them, quietly feeding on his blood while increasing irritation and the risk of infection. Individually, each tick is insignificant. Together, they become a relentless burden that even one of Africa's strongest animals cannot remove alone. Desperate for relief, the bull fights back, using the few tools nature has given him. He shakes his enormous head, flicks his ears, and rubs his thick neck against the rough bark of an old acacia tree. Dust drifts into the air as flakes of bark scatter beneath his weight. A handful of ticks are scraped away, but most remain firmly attached inside folds too deep to reach. Searching for another solution, the giant walks towards a shallow mud wallow shimmering beneath the afternoon sun. Slowly, he lowers himself into the cool water and rolls from side to side until nearly every inch of his body is coated in wet earth. The cooling layer shields his sensitive skin from the heat and discourages many biting insects from landing. It doesn't last. Deeply attached ticks continue feeding beneath the drying coating. Exhausted, the massive grazer rises from the wallow, sending chunks of dried mud tumbling onto the cracked ground. He pauses beside a patch of tall grass, swinging his head in visible frustration. High above, 2 red-billed oxpeckers watch every movement from the branch of a nearby acacia. Their sharp eyesight recognizes the restless behavior immediately. Patiently, the tiny birds wait for the perfect moment to approach their struggling host. With rapid wing beats, the 2 red-billed oxpeckers glide down from the acacia and land gently on the rhino's broad back. Their curved claws grip the coarse hairs securely as they begin inspecting every wrinkle and fold with remarkable precision. The giant remains perfectly still, allowing the experienced cleaners to reach places beyond the limits of his own movements. Working methodically, the Oxpeckers probe behind the ears, along the neck, beneath the shoulders, and around the folds of thick skin where ticks hide deepest. One parasite after another disappears with a quick snap of each slender beak, rewarding the birds with a nutritious meal while steadily reducing the rhino's burden. Gradually, the restless head-shaking stops. His breathing slows, his ears relax, and his movements become calm once again. Freed from much of the constant irritation, the powerful grazer lowers his head and resumes feeding across the open grassland with renewed comfort. As golden evening light spreads across the savanna, the Oxpeckers lift into the air and continue searching for another animal carrying the same hidden burden. The rhino walks steadily toward fresh grazing, stronger than before. Here, survival depends not only on strength, but also on cooperation. Proving that even the smallest helpers can make an extraordinary difference in the life of a giant.